So we're just going to have a quick look here at some extension work on this task. Firstly, I'm going to take us out of cycles into Eevee. So it's a bit easier for me to work in a little bit less strain on the computer. And I'm going to press 0 to come out of the camera view. Now, you'll notice we've got this red reflective plane. Let's put some wood on it. Let's make it a bit more interesting. So to do this, we need to install a plugin. If I go to Edit and Preferences, then you will have this pop up on your screen. So if you go down, look for the add-ons section here, and then go up and click Install. And it's going to ask you where to install from. Now you're going to have to go to Volumes, this little triangle here, and scroll down, and make it a bit bigger if you need to, and go to Shared Data W. Then look through here until you see Blender Resources. Click on it once. Then Polygon Texture Add-on, left click once. Click on this zip file and then Install Add-on from File. And what it will do is it will install it into your Blender. Now, it will come with a message at the bottom saying module installed. And I need to scroll down now till I find the one called Material Polygon Material Converter. Now, yours will not be ticked, so you need to go in and tick it there. So that's got the plugin installed. Now, I can cross that off. If I select the plane, what I want to do now is choose a different material. So I go back to the material settings, and you should see, you may have seen earlier on mine, that at the bottom of here, you've got a bit called Polygon Material Converter. If I click on this little folder here, it's going to choose where to look for the folder. Again, we're going to go Volumes and Shared Data W and Blender Resources. But instead, we're now going to go to the one called Textures. And you'll find there's lots of different textures in here. You can choose whichever one you want. Some will be a bit weird for this example, but I'm going to choose Wood Flooring 061 and then 3K. So that's the resolution. And when you get to this bit where you can see all of the different ones in here, you just click Accept. What it's going to do is it's loading in all of the bits and pieces onto here. But it's still not on this plane. So what have we got to do? We click on the bit that says Load One Material. And now it's loading it into the system. Finally, we click on Apply Stroke Replace Selected Material. And what you should see, after it's had time to think, is that, still thinking, so after a bit of a pause, we will see your wooden texture go across the plane. So obviously you can change some of the settings a little bit, but I'd suggest you pretty much leave them as they are. If the grain is too big or too small, you can go onto the UV editing page. So I'll click on UV editing at the top, and you'll see, I'm going to use the mouse wheel to scroll out of this one, a picture of your texture, and over here you will see the actual material, the actual plane and shapes themselves. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to, in this section, press A, which is select all, and then in this one, press A to select all, and then S to scale. And if I pull away, I make it bigger. So you can't see what's going on over here. Well, why not? Well, it's because we are currently not in the right mode. So I'm going to drag this across so we can see more of the screen and change it into our viewport shading mode. And you can see that the amount of material is changing. So I go back over here and scale. If I make it smaller or bigger, actually changes how big the material is. I'm going to go back to my layout view now. But the bottom line is that is what you do with all flat materials. There are different things you do with cubes. We need to do some actual UV unwrapping, which we'll do at a later time. But really basic, how to change to make a nice wooden floor for things to sit on.